Hey everybody, I got a great beach walk for you today. I've been hearing about this hotel that's coming in down near Canton Street. So we decided to come down and talk to Kevin and Abby about it. So I want to first show you a picture of what this thing's going to look like. And so basically, for those of you who've been around a long time, if you remember where the old Roswell bank was, I think now it's a Wells Fargo bank branch. Kevin and Abby have put together just an incredible project down here, and we're going to walk around and they're going to tell us a little bit about it. But this is kind of what it's going to look like on which street,
Mimosa.
Off of Mimosa, which is the same street that the churches are on in downtown Roswell. So I want you to meet my buddy Kevin. We go all the way back to high school, and then my other buddy Abby, we go back maybe 30, 40 seconds ago. No, we go back maybe one other time before that. But anyway, so y'all, come on, let's go for a walk and tell us what all's going on. So tell us about the hotel, Kevin.
Well, we started doing research.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Take me from the start.
It was really started out as just an idea, and started doing research on boutique hotels in Roswell, Georgia, and we found a need for it. And over the last 5 years, we've just been building that case to get this done, to put the 4 pieces of land together and start talking to brands and operators, and of course work the city, the city's been great to us. Historical Preservation Commission, the Downtown Development Authority, Roswell Inc. with Steve. It's been a great partnership.
Great experience.
A great experience.
So you found that there was a need for a boutique hotel. What you found?
A huge need.
So tell me, like, what were the things that said, hey, there's a need for this, Abby?
Well, I mean, the easy one's the weddings, right? There are all the churches and event spaces and old homes that do the events, and there's nowhere to stay. So immediately the Roswell tourism folks said that they get calls all the time from brides asking, where do I put my family? And they have no answer for them.
Okay.
So that was an easy one, and then we had to get through, well, what about during the week? You know, how do we get that business guy to come here to Roswell to stay? But what you've got here is Canton Street, and you've got the feel of Roswell, and you could draw those people here just by the business that's right up 400 between Sandy Springs to Alpharetta. You know, that guy that's looking for a little bit higher end stay while he's here doing business. So that's where we brought in Hilton to be our flag.
So they're going to be your flag.
So they're going to be our flag. That's exactly right. We'll be.
Well, that's a cheap hotel.
Yeah, right.
So does that mean it's going to be real expensive?
No, it's not going to be real expensive. It may be a little bit more expensive on the weekends, but for your business guy, it's not going to be too bad. It'll be a Hilton Curio.
Is that a new brand or something? I don't know.
It's a soft brand. So the brand will be ours. We get to name the hotel, we get to brand it, we get to tell the story of Roswell, we get to ingrain it in the community. But with the Hilton Curio, we can use the Hilton reward systems and reservation systems.
Okay, so if I get those Hilton points or whatever.
That's exactly right.
Okay, so tell me what's going to happen with the bank and all. I mean, I think that was part of it, wasn't it?
Yeah. So the bank is a linchpin for us, and Wells Fargo corporate and the Georgia team has been great to work with. But what we have to do is we have to take down the drive-through canopy right here that you see these 3 or 4 portals in, including the ATM. So we're going to take that building, that drive-through down first, and we're going to build a building that's going to slide in there 20 feet off their foundation, and the bank will still be, operational while we're doing this.
So it's never going to close.
It's never going to close, exactly. And that building will have a ballroom in it. It will have a restaurant in it. It will have some additional meeting space, but it will also have a bank in it, and the bank will be on the front end of the building. It'll be a 3,000 square foot bank, and they'll close on a Friday over there, and they'll open over here on a Monday.
So the bank's on the bottom, and then above that is going to be like you can have events and stuff. Is that what I'm hearing?
So yeah, one of the other needs that we found out is there's just not enough space in Roswell to have sit-down dinners for 200 or 300 folks.
Right.
So that was really one of our goals, is to provide another venue for that.
It's big enough.
Like Abby said, there's a lot of the homes that are just chopped up, and there's just not a lot of room in there to do larger events.
So like if you got a cancer ball or magnolia ball or something like that where you need to invite a lot of people, it could fit all in there. You could have a good speaker where you could see the speaker and everything. It wouldn't be everybody in a whole bunch of different rooms, right?
That's right.
That's right.
All right, and then we've got this building on the corner, and then then the hotel's beside it or behind it, or? Go ahead.
Hotel's behind it.
The hotel will be back here.
The whole side of that building, events, outdoor concerts, outdoor weddings, outdoor whatever. We're really excited about that space because the other side of this building is also very large porches. So they're big southern type of porches that overlook those gardens.
From the hotel or from the office,
the event space building.
Event space.
Yeah, so you'll have your wedding, your big event, and then have those porches that look out.
So you could do something outside and then come inside and go upstairs.
That's exactly right.
So that's big time.
And then that will connect to the hotel, which will sit basically in the middle of this property that you're seeing here down to Webb Street.
And that'll have how many rooms?
125.
125 rooms.
Yep.
Okay, and they're big rooms, little rooms? How do they compare to an average hotel room?
They'll be a little bit larger than your average hotel room. We're going through that right now on the size of them, but they have to meet the Hilton Trio standards, which are a larger room than your normal room.
Okay. And then will there be anything else in the hotel about like meeting space or anything, or is all that going to just be over this building out here?
It's mostly in this building. So this will be the events building. The third story, or the third floor of it has a breakout meeting space. So if you need to do rehearsal dinners, corporate luncheons, anything like that, you can do it on the third floor.
So when I'm on what's this street called?
Magnolia.
This is Magnolia.
Yep.
So Magnolia, all this is going to kind of face Magnolia, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the hotel would be the green space here. The bank never loses its original address right here, and then the hotel will face this way over the green space.
Okay.
So the hotel sits back a little bit this way. So you think of it, that building's here, the hotel building's here, and green space is right here.
All right. So will we still be able to go in the old Roswell Bank and get Don Martin and Francis McGahee to give us, like $150 to keep from bouncing checks in our checking account? Did you ever do that?
I was always looking for $30. I appreciate that.
I'm trying to.
You're one of the rich boys.
Yeah, I was one of the rich boys. I think I went in there one time and she sat me down and taught me how to balance my checkbook, and then I laughed. My mom said, "Well, did you learn anything?" I said, "I learned that I'm gonna go back next time I mess up and get her to help me do it again."
That's right. Great memories.
All right, then how do we blend? So this wall's going to stay the same over here by Gate City, or what's going to happen there? Because this is a green space kind of coming in here, right?
Which we like that. We like that wall. It'll probably be bricked over with ivy. Decorated. Yeah, that's exactly right. But it gives it a little sense of place here from the parking lot over there. So we'll just build into it.
Okay, and then. Now, do I understand that you've bought these other two buildings down here too?
Yeah, so that's those two buildings are off of Webb Street, which is the street that runs beside Salt, and that is 34 Webb and that is 26 Webb. And we are taking those buildings and taking them down as part of this project, and we are building 50,000 square feet of retail. And we're very committed to the city and to our investors and our group to do very unique boutique retail. So we're very excited about what we are, the prospective tenants that we're talking to. I think people will be really excited when we start making some of these announcements.
Is there anybody signed up you can talk about? Or?
No, not really.
Yet?
I mean,
okay.
we've got over, 15,000 square feet in term sheets. But we're just
a lot of interest.
A lot of more interest than we ever dreamed of. And so
do you still have room though? If somebody out there wants to put in a shop?
Absolutely.
And so the way I think you were explaining it to me is that you'll be able to connect basically from this courtyard and hotel area all the way back through over towards where Salt and Little Alley
Canton
is,
Street,
right?
yeah.
You can just walk all through all that.
It's all interconnected with courtyards. And we're creating a gaslight district within the confines, of the hotel, and excited about what that looks like. The connectivity that you can go from Canton Street and you can just walk all through here. I think people will be very excited. I think they'll be excited about it. Abby and I always talk a lot about experiential. I think this property, just the property in general, will be very experiential. And we're big music people, so we plan on really making sure that we have live music in different places. But also, I think people will, when they see the retail and they see the outside of the retail, and they see the way that it's designed with the lighting and the music, I think they'll be really, really excited.
So, what do you have any restaurants committed, or is there any breweries or distilleries? Is there anything that you can tell us about that's coming in here?
We're talking to all those people.
All those people?
We're talking to candy shops, ice cream shops. There'll be a spa. I will tell you, there will be a spa. There'll be a hotel spa within the retail there. But we're having some great meetings with all those type of people that you just mentioned. And we're very excited about the retail. And one thing that Roswell that's happened on Canton Street is because of the explosion of food and beverage, they've lost a lot of retail. So I think the city, the council, the mayor is excited about the retail that we're bringing back to Canton Street.
Because you need that, right? You need that retail to go with that restaurant, so you got some day traffic and
that's right.
People mulling around, I guess, right? Is that how that works?
That's right.
Okay. Well, cool. All right. Well, I want to tell everybody, I hope you enjoyed this little tour. I was curious to know how it was going to lay out and what it was going to look like, and I appreciate Kevin and Abby, coming with us today and helping us out. So Kevin and I, we both went to Roswell High School, so we're longtime Roswell people, and so we're both like the fact that Kevin's involved in doing it right for Roswell. So I hope you enjoyed it.